Oh yeah, people. Love that. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. It's that point of the show, people, where we bring on our guest.
It's an issue. It's a problem I've got now. Addiction, that's the word. I want to do this again.
Guest. Our guest. I don't know who it's going to be this week. Could be a box of frogs. Could be anybody. Could be anybody.
This is not Missing Diamonds, and you're listening to Duggystone Radio.
Love that. So for people that are new to it, we have the same log on for the interview, and Janice is booked up way into January next year. And last week the Missing Diamonds turned up, and the first time I get to see the band and talk to them is when they come on screen. And we ended up with the Missing Diamonds who we've got tonight, and we ended up with these guys.
This is Box of Trash, and you're listening to Duggystone Radio.
But it's great because it was gold for us last week, because I've had loads of social media stuff to put out because of that thing. How are you doing, man?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm fine. It's like the deja vu interview, this.
Yes. Yeah. This is the week I'm meant to be here. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to change the view for a minute, but I like to have it so we're both on screen because the backdrop is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
There you go, people. Have a look at that. What do you think of that? Have you got enough guitars? You got enough guitars, or have you broke into a guitar shop to do the interview?
There's that rule of there's always enough for one more, I think. So I'm still working on it. There's still a couple on the want list. So, but yeah, I'm lucky. I just keep adding to them.
I can't play guitars, but I do love them. I want a steel guitar for my wall because I love them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, beautiful!
I am trying to learning to play the drums, mine. But
very nice.
Then I will get into snare drums. I'm already getting the book to buy more snare drums, and I've only been playing like 9 months or something. So there you go. So
that's how he gets you. That's how he gets you.
It does, doesn't it? My tutor's like, get one of these. If you can get this for that, you've got it. Get one of these. It's great.
And then it escalates. It's one of those ones where you you start looking at one thing and going, well, if I'm spending that much, I may as well spend that much. And if I'm spending that much, I may as well get that. Well, if I'm spending that, and then
well, I have only got a very basic kit that we used for when we did Dougie Fest, but I will change. It's actually my 4th drum kit, and I've only just started learning to play. It's my 4th drum kit.
That sounds brilliant to me.
It's mad. Buying them, strat to learn, got rid of it. Anyway, this is about you. Lele Records says, how many guitars have you got?
Me, in this room, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 in this room, and then there's a couple knocking around the house in other rooms and stuff. So, yeah, Virgin on, yeah. It's an issue. It's a problem I've got now. Addiction, that's the word. It's a virgin. But...
Mate, you could be into all sorts of stuff, so why not guitars? I'm the same with motorcycles.
And they all do something a little bit different. That's what I tell the wife anyway. So
exactly. I had 3 motorbikes a couple of months ago, and people are like, why have you got 3? Why have you got 3? I thought they all do different things. One's off-roader, one's for touring, and one's for posing on.
That's it. Most of mine are posing ones, to be fair.
Yeah. Manta Ray says, which guitar is his least favourite? That's an interesting
Least favourite? That's an interesting one.
Which one would you smash up on stage, I think he's asking?
At the minute, probably this one, the Riviera, because the toggle switch isn't working properly. So that's the one, it's bugging me. So that, through bugging reasons, probably that one.
Get it on eBay, get it swapped for something else.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Lele Records said 10-ish. It's a bit low on numbers.
Thank you. Hopefully my wife will listen to that advice.
Sorry, I've got a cough and a cold. But yeah, 10. Well, 10's not. It's not a lot. They don't take a lot of space up, do they? It's not like, you know what I mean, like cars.
They're not in the way of road.
No, so. I think it looks absolutely brilliant, mate. I'm loving it. Loving it to bits. So anyway, tell us a bit about the band, The Missing Diamonds. Where's the name come from for a start?
So it kind of we've got 3. We're a 3-piece at the moment. There's me, and then there's Dave, who's the other vocalist and guitarist, and we've got Connor as well, who's the drummer. also plays bass on some of the recordings as well. So he's sort of doing that at the moment. But the name kind of came from we've been in so many bands before where we've had ridiculous names that no one can say. So the first thing was like, because this was a new band, we was like, right, we need just words that people can say and people can, just simple words. And then Dave's second name is Dave Middlemiss. So we can play on the miss. So, the missing something. And it was as simple as that. And then we just kept writing down words until we found something that we thought sounded nice. That's simple as that. There's no daft meaning or anything on this one. We just went with words that sound like a band, and just made sure that no one already was called that. So
it's that easy. Our Scottish friend could say it last week quite eloquently, so we're all right, aren't we?
Yeah, he nailed that. He absolutely nailed it. It
was fun. He's laughing his head off. So you're based in Burton-on-Trent?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we're in Burton. So there's quite a good little scene we've got going again now, but it's building again, should I say. So I don't know if you've heard of the Sonic Boom Festival and stuff like that. So
nice.
Been running that the last couple of years and stuff. That's been going on in the town. A lot of big bands coming into the town. So it's starting to get a bit of traction again, because we had a great scene, and then some venues, as sadly they do, close down. But yeah, we're sort of on the road to recovery sort of thing, and there's a bit of a buzz in the town at the minute around the music scene, and it's all good, all really good vibes, and yeah, there's some great talent in the town as well, so yeah, it's good little music town.
Excellent, because you don't normally get a lot of it doesn't come up a lot, Burton-on-Trent, for bands, but yeah.
No, not yet. It will do. I think it's back on the rise again. So
good.
Yeah, keep your eye on that. But yeah,
good. Not a million miles away from me up the Trouble for Burton-on-Trent. So
that's it. Nuneaton, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been Nuneaton. Yeah.
Yeah. Not too far.
And there's a brewery there, isn't there? Is it a brewery?
Yeah. That's where obviously Causes and Marston's. It's a renowned brewing town. So there's all loads of little microbreweries and all sorts. So
yeah,
the beer's good.
I used to work for a logistics company, and we used to do the deliveries for Cause, so that was one of our. That was one of our. So I've been to Burton-on-Trent a couple of times. Unfortunately, when I went, all the cans were empty on the back of the truck, but that's, you know what
I mean. Next time.
Oh, brilliant! So there's 3 in the band. But from the way you said it, there should be more in the band. What's the story there?
So yeah, at the minute, so we've got myself, who's a guitarist and vocalist. We've got Dave, who's a guitarist and vocalist. We sort of share the vocals. So the 2 tracks we've released so far, different vocal on each,
right.
And we've got Connor. So far we've completed three tracks, and on each one we've had a different bass player. So Connor played bass on the debut single, then Dan Gallagher, who's our producer, he played bass on the second. And then a good old friend of ours, Ash Eaton, who's in our old bands, we've been in bands together for years. He came in and played bass on the 3rd single. So we've kind of and it's been great because every song's had a different bit of a flavour because we've had that different person come in. So that's been really interesting from the recording side and the sort of the producing side and stuff. So every song's got that bit of flavour. But yeah, next year we're looking to hit the road, and start getting some gigs and put a little bit of a mini tour together. So at that point, we'll have to get someone in kind of permanent on the bass.
Nice.
Whether they come in permanent on the band or just come in just for the live shows, we'll work that out as and go. It's kind of like fluid at the minute. So, but at the minute, we're a brand new band. The main thing is we're just concentrating on the songwriting, but we've got an album's worth written already. So it's going amazing from that sort of perspective. So yeah, it's exciting. It's really exciting because it's new. It's exciting. So
it will be. And with all those different artists playing guitar or singing or whatever, the album should be called the Heinz 57 because you just mashed it with everybody, haven't you?
Yeah, that's it. Well, we've kind of I've got a solo project thing that I do with a big collection of musicians where we've got this whole band. So it's kind of pulling on that a little bit, but that can be such a logistical nightmare to get everyone together in the same room because there's that many of us. This was kind of we wanted a streamed down rock and roll band, and that's what we've done. We're just writing old school rock and roll songs that we just love we love playing. That's the thing. It's we just enjoy that kind of music, and it's made the writing really easy because we pulled on loads of old stuff we used to do, and with our previous bands, and it's like just kind of like fine tuning some of the ideas we had previously, and then like just getting them finished. Because there's a lot of time you have these half ideas and half songs, and we can't just knuckle down and let's get all this done and get it recorded. Because the beauty of like your sort of streaming platforms and things like that now is that you can record stuff and have it out, and it's there forever now. You know, like.
Yeah.
Whereas we've been in bands long enough where you had to really like, it was hard to get your music out, you know, like in the days of releasing CDs and records and stuff. It was really hard to do all that and do it well. Now with your stream, you can sort of leave your mark straight away. It's quite your impact's there straight. We've never done a gig yet. We've literally not played a gig yet, but we've got 2 songs. We've got 2 songs fully out in the world, and getting a nice little following, and we, like I say, we haven't even hit the stage yet. So that's
good, and the music's good. We played one on the pre-show. Thanks for the pre-show as well. And we just played one. I can't think which one it's called now, but great tracks. You know what I mean? Really good music.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. It's like it's nice. Like I say, it's funny because we've been doing sort of different stuff for the last few years and different projects and whatnot. But me and Dave, we've been like best mates from school, so we've known each other forever. And we were in previous bands, which were rock and roll bands. Then let's say as we've got older or whatnot, and we've changed and done different stuff. But then it was funny. The 3 of us went to watch. We went to watch a couple of bands. We went to watch the Temperance Movement, and then we went to watch Jet. And it was one of the things that we stood there watching, going, "I want to do this again. I just want to do that. I just want to." Run around, play big chords, distortion pedal on, do a bit of shouting and rock out. And then we said, right, let's get in the studio. And so the 3 of us just started writing, and it came together so quick. It was like, like I say, we've already got an album's worth written.
Brilliant.
It's just, there's no sort of signs of it stopping at the minute. So we just got to keep grafting at it. So but like I said earlier, because it's kind of new and exciting, it seems to just be easy. So
I get that. You've already answered this question, what you just said then, but I'll respond to it. Kirk66 says, "What inspired you guys to fall on the Missing Diamonds?" I think you've just heard what he said, and I get that. It's absolutely wonderful, isn't it? It's
just seeing them bands you loved years ago again and going, "Oh, I miss this." That's all it is. It's like, I miss doing this. I just miss, sweating on stage, wearing a leather jacket, and just just being a rock and roll band. That's as daft as it is. It's like I just miss doing that. Not that I don't love the other stuff we do. That's great, but it is a bit more sort of low key, nice. It's nice music and stuff like that, and it's great. It's fun, but this is just like it's just lad fun. That's it's just lad fun.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm just looking now. There's a bit of chat going on. I've got. What does he say? Lele Records said they've got 29 guitars. Going back to the guitar, there's 2 of them in the band. They've got 29 guitars.
Nice. They're doing it proper, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, Mantre said we can't have a prime number, Ollie. Need to buy another one, so he's got to get 30, I think.
Never be on an odd number. Should never be on an odd number.
So where you plan? Have you got any gigs sorted out then?
We're just in the process now. So working with our manager in terms of just getting some dates sorted. So it's all looking good. We're trying to, obviously, because we're a brand new band, it's one of those where to begin with, we're just going to try and land like some good support slots and stuff like that. Try and do some stuff local, but also travel a bit as well. Just try and build up that following, because at the minute, like I say, we're getting a decent following on the socials and through Spotify and stuff like that. But I think when people see us play live, that'll be when people really go, I need to see this band again. So I think the idea is maybe get on a few support runs to begin with, and then work on maybe doing our own sort of tour summer, and then obviously at the festivals and stuff like that. And
nice.
So next year is the one where this year was very much let's get the ball rolling and get these songs down and stuff. And then next year is going to definitely be the one where we kick on a little bit and definitely get out on the live scene. That's the main objective next year. So
nice. Yeah. So was it nice getting into the studio and laying some tracks down then?
Oh, it's amazing, yeah. And we worked with our producer Dan Gallagher. He got it. What's great, I've worked with Dan for years on different stuff. And then we put some demos together of this new stuff, the Missing Diamond stuff. And I went and met him for a beer, and we sat in his car and listened to the demos. And halfway through the first track, he was like, "I'm in, yeah, I'm in." He was like, and it kind of makes it even more exciting when you've got a producer who's also as enthusiastic as the band.
Yeah,
because then you just feel like you get even more out of him as well. So he's almost like the fourth member already. Really, he's a big part of what we're creating. He makes that, especially from the recording side, that huge sound he's putting there. And so he's a massive part. It's just fun. It's just fun.
Cool. Well, this is a good one. We have people on. We've got a lot of bands that all come on every week. We've got a band for a ball slant there over in Sweden. We've got Pretty Basic there in Brazil. We've got a band in Northern Ireland. Where else? I've missed someone. I know I have. Anyway, we've just got Ricardo's just come on, and he's in Argentina. And
nice.
You'll like this. You could black something. He says, "I don't understand English well. Are you a famous musician?"
Yeah, in my own mind.
Yeah. That's the aim. Janice has said they're under a radar. They're a band that have just. Sorry, I wish we could translate it for you. There's some things you can do out there. You can translate it. We interview artists, bands either that are well on the journey or have just died, and it's a way of getting them out there to our followers and to other people. And like I've said before, if people get on blogs and podcasts, then they're more searchable. So it's cool. Yeah, there you go.
Brilliant.
So where's the rest? What do you all do for work then, you lot? What's your
boring stuff? Boring stuff. So I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. Well, to be fair, I'm an engineer. Dave's an IT guy. That sounds bad. He's my best friend in the world. I should know what he does properly.
Don't mind. He does IT shit. Yeah.
Stuff. And then Connor, he's actually the only one who is literally just a musician. So our drummer.
Oh.
So this is why we obviously, with our live shows, they're on hold. And part of this is because he's actually on a cruise ship at the minute on the other side of the world, drumming on a cruise ship band. So that's his job at the moment. So yeah.
Nice.
So that's why. So look what we generally do, because he's back for sort of little month spells. So he comes back. We dive in the studio and just get as much done as we can for his. So the drums, bass, all that. He goes away and travels the world, and me and Dave go back in and put the rest of it down.
Nice.
And so we kind of have to work in sort of spells. So the idea is when he comes back, that'll be that first tour chunk then.
Nice.
And then go from there. So it's so he's actually a real musician.
Maybe he could get you on a tour. Maybe
on the boat.
Yeah, get you on one.
Yeah.
I'm
sure my wife would enjoy that. Me gone for that. She probably would actually.
Yeah, come back. You'd have no guitars left.
Yeah.
Pretty Basic there in Brazil. He says, your main musical influences. Which music style do you most identify with?
So it's sort of just that sort of classic rock and roll kind of thing. So we're big influenced by the Rolling Stones and stuff like that. So your classic sort of bands like that. But then more sort of modern bands are the Temperance Movement, Rival Sons, Jet.
Nice.
Yeah, that kind of vibe really, all around. Yeah, just that kind of riffy rock and roll. There's all the other elements as well. Me and Dave grew up on Oasis and all that, so there's that kind of indie side to it as well. But also we love the Black Keys and all that, and Band of Schools. So yeah, just that kind of guitar led kind of stuff really, big riffs. Yeah, obviously love Led Zeppelin and all that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, they're the big ones, I guess. So there's loads there.
Brilliant. There's only one of you, but I'll ask you this question. If there was a zombie apocalypse, which band member would die first?
Oh. Not me. I think I'd be all right in it.
Top man.
I think I'd be all right. He's one of them. Dave gets ill a lot, but I don't know if that's really.
Dave's having it. He's always there. He's sickly.
Dave. I think. Yeah.
Throw him to him. If he's always there, we don't care about Dave.
Yeah. I don't know, but I don't know how fast Connor can run. So it's one of them. Because I think that comes into it, doesn't it? I think being fast and running in a zombie apocalypse I think that's one of the most important things.
Not really if you've got a pistol and shoot your mate in the knee, and then it don't matter how fast he is because you're off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
a top tip for you people. If you're getting chased, shoot your mate in the leg and carry on running.
Take your mate's legs out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we always get this from Ian Gallagher from Gallagher's Green. Have you had any? I'll tell you what he said in a minute, and he brings it up all the time. Have you had any incidents on in your previous bands? Have you had any disasters?
Oh, there's been a few. So we had this old van. So in our first band, we bought this transit van, and we bought it off the bass Ash, who I mentioned earlier, the bass player. We bought it off his dad, and I have no idea how this thing got an MOT. The brakes didn't work. It knocked and banged. It was it was. So we bought this van anyway, and we used to travel around all over the place. And there was you had to on the way. Like I remember we used to gig in Sheffield a lot, and luckily we learned the roads really well. That you had to plan. You knew when the roundabout was coming because you had to plan the break in a good half mile out before. So it was like that van was a disaster in itself.
Oh man.
But there was one night we were on the way back from a rehearsal, so we didn't actually. It was a 3-seater, but we were a 4-piece band, so we had this seat in the back because I used to work in a garage. I found this old car seat, and we just bungee corded it in the back. So obviously we're not being very legal, shall we say? Anyway, we're coming back from rehearsals late one night. We're just about to drop the drummer off who's in the back, and next thing, police car behind us. I'm like, oh no. So we're like, Steve, get under the stuff. So he's like hiding under all the stuff. They pulled us over. Hey up, lad, you all right? Yeah. Where you been? All the usuals. Oh, we're in a band. We're just coming back from rehearsal. And then he's like, how many's in your band? And we're like, oh, just the 3 of us. And then they opened the sliding door. I was like, so who's this guy?
Oh no.
And we're just like, oh no. And he was like, what are you doing, lads? I go, look, he lives just round the corner. We've just got to get him. It was probably 200 yards away from his house. We're so close. And they go, all right. And they were great to be fair. All right, sing us a song and you can be on your way. And they made us sing us a song. And then they just went, right, get home, don't be daft. And that was it. So, yeah, we almost got in some trouble. But luckily, we had some very kind-hearted policemen who sort of just thought, well, they know what to do. We weren't being bad, you know what I mean? We were just a broke rock and roll band who couldn't afford 4
seats. That is brilliant. I've got to ask you about the blurred picture in a minute. I forgot about that. So the reason why I asked you that, I always like to find the disasters, but Ian Gallagher said, is there any incidents with sound guys on skateboards? Now, what it means, if people at regular know the score, there was at a gig once, and the sound guy was late by about half an hour, and he turned up on a skateboard, and he said, I'm sorry I'm late. The traffic was bad. On a skateboard. So I don't know if he'd been snorting or drinking or whatever.
What a guy.
But
that's a great excuse.
But I like your story about the van. That's great. So, yeah, what's the story behind the blurred picture? We've not asked you about that yet, have you? Have we?
No, so the idea... So when we came out, it was like... So I've got my other band, which is Andy Crow and the Arson Family. So that's my other project, if you like.
Yeah.
The Burton music scene is like we've got a local radio and stuff like that, and everyone we all dead supporting. We play all these bands and stuff like that. So we sort of started the Missing Diamonds as a secret kind of band to begin with, like because we didn't know how far it'd go, we didn't know what had happened. So we started just as a like let's just get together, make some songs, see what happens. Obviously, once we started recording, we were like, oh, we're on to something here. This is good. But what we didn't want to do is go like, oh, this is Andy's new band. It's just another, like it's another project.
Yeah.
So in the build up to us sort of coming out, we basically just released loads of blurred pictures. So we use Instagram as our main social media thing. So the whole build up to the first release was all just blurred images. We wanted to basically keep the identity of the band unknown. And just wanted people to listen to the song. Please just go and listen to the song. Ignore who's in it. Doesn't matter who's in the band.
Yeah.
All we cared about was that people enjoyed the music, and and that seemed to really work. People all of a sudden just were intrigued by it.
That's interesting. That's good. That because I
So
like that.
Yeah, and it made it more about the art. And then we worked with Kirk as our manager, and he was like, "This is really good. Like, you should like lean into this a bit more, and keep it going." I mean, now obviously I'm doing this interview now, and people say we've done some interviews as well for Burton Radio, so we've kind of revealed who we are now, and everyone locally knows who we are. But on a wider scale, we're kind of trying to keep that social media thing not about the members, but about the music. So. If people go to our Instagram page, they'll see that there's no pictures of us. It's just, well, there is, but they're very blurred. The ones that are there are blurred. And then on the second single, it's all pictures of hands and stuff like that. So we're trying to be a bit more. You have to sort of have the socials to promote the music, obviously, because that's what we're doing. We're just promoting the music, but we don't necessarily need to be in it. We don't need to be. We're in an era now, in an age of TikToks and and like. We're a bit older, and we didn't want to be like, we've got to do these TikTok dances and we've got to do this. It's like, that ain't what we're doing, and that isn't reflective of the music we're doing. So we don't want to be doing the selfies going, oh, please check out our new release. And it's like, that just doesn't feel natural to us. And like, we just want to go in a studio and just make cool music and then and put it out. So we're trying to put sort of artwork behind. So we've got a great a friend of ours, Vicky Asker, who's a photographer and stuff. So she's basically sort of taken over our socials to a certain degree, and she's creating the artwork for the tracks.
Nice.
For every track. It's a different theme, and we can sort of then take a step back and just concentrate on what we want to do, and that's making the music. We don't want to be concentrating on social media campaigns. It's just, I know it sounds like we want to go back to a bit old school, you know what I mean? And like, we don't want to be doing tick dances, essentially.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Kirk is here. Are you going to play live with blurred faces on or behind the screen?
Well, we actually did have an idea about so maybe the first shows, and I've seen a few bands do this where you just backlight the stage and you just play as kind of, if you put the backlights on,
like silhouettes,
just silhouettes, yeah. So it's like we could do it. I mean, we're not too bothered about. I think live it's different because you are.
Yeah,
people want to see the band.
You could initially come out like that, couldn't you? A bit like the DJ. What is he? Dead Mouse with the big mouse his head on, so no one knows who he is. Yeah.
So that kind of thing. Maybe we could start with like that idea of the first. Even if it's the first track, it's all backlit and you're just like it's the silhouette.
That'd be brilliant. You get some good images from that. That'd be awesome.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think we're going to try and keep that going. I think with the artwork and stuff. Obviously, when we have to do stuff like this and do sort of which we will do. We're not doing it to hide, sort of thing. We're just trying.
I get it. I like what you've done. You've set a bit of an intrigue rather than. I was saying this to a band the other week. Do something different. Instead of doing an email to someone, send a letter or whatever, because no one sends letters. So I like what you're doing. It's good.
Yeah, it's thinking out of the box a little bit, isn't it? Because everyone's doing the same things, in terms of promo and stuff now. And we just wanted to just.
Cool.
Like I've said before, make it more about the music than it is about us, about the individuals. It's like, just enjoy the songs for what the songs are. And I think that people like that. People seem to appreciate that as well. It's like, which is good.
Excellent. So can you do me a favour? Can you do me a proper artist drop?
Not proper one.
This is not Missing Diamonds, and you're listening to Duggystone Radio.
I love it. I love that. He nailed it as well. So do you want me just to go straight in?
Go.
Duggystone Radio. Oh, well, we are the Missing Diamonds, and this is Duggystone Radio.
Excellent, love that. We are. Well, I'll add that to my jingle deck. Is it before I let you go? Is there anything I've not asked you, or you wanted to get out there because we've been rattling on for ages?
Oh, sorry, I took up those. No, mate,
that's what the show's about. I'm just saying.
I think we've got it all out. Just check us out on the socials. Instagram's the one we use mostly, and just enjoy our music on Spotify or Apple Music, wherever you listen to your music. And hopefully we'll see you on a stage next year, all being well.
Or not. Well, you'll be able to see us. You'll be able to see them. You'll be able to see them, and they won't be able to see you. George Smith says, "Great chat, Andy." So there you go.
Thank you very much. Cheers, George.
Lovely. No, it's been great talking to you. I'm sure we can chat for absolutely hours. We wish you all the success in the future. Like we say to all our bands,
bless you.
it's not a one-hit thing. If you want to come back on again, speak to Jan. If you've got any promos or you got any new music or you want to send us anything, send it to Jan. She'll probably hate me for it because I do it all the time. She's bombarded, and we'll get it on. We'll get it on the show, and we'll try and promote you as much as we can.
Thanks, so much. We really appreciate it, man. I mean, and we do mean this. It's like the amount of effort and stuff, like you and all the other sort of local radios and stuff are doing for the local bands. It means so much to us because it's like without you guys, it's like you're getting us out to all over the world tonight, and it's just fantastic. You know, I mean, we wouldn't have that without people like you. So thank you so much, Kirk.
No, it's brilliant.
Really appreciate it.
No, we set this. We set the station up in 2017, and we've changed over the years. We've gone to mainly just this show now. We used to have loads of presenters, and from the start to now, it was all about finding emerging talent, promoting it, and few people have said, "Why'd you do it?" And I said, "Well, someone needs to be doing it, so why don't we do it and do the best we can do for it?" And I love interviewing bands, getting to know them. Janice loves putting the show together, and together we're a crack team. We've built up quite a good following, got people from all over the world watching us, and bands like you coming on, chatting away, and it's absolutely fantastic. But we wish you all the best. We're going to crack on with the show. And anyway, you've got the log on for the interview section. So
I'll see you next week.
So any time you want to just come on and gate crash. Oh, what we was going to do, we was going to get Box of Trash to come on. As you started.
That'd have been brilliant.
I know. It was a last minute thing. That'd have been absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it?
Brilliant. Hey, take care, all. See you again soon.
See you again, man. Take care. Say hello to the rest of the guys for us as well.
Will do. Thank you. Bye.
Brilliant. So that was the missing diamonds, actually, and the right day, which is great. Right, let's crack on with the show. That was a long interview, wasn't it? But we loves it. This is a band called Call It Off and a track called Love Story.